Thank you and hello everybody. Welcome to the special edition of America's Top 10. I am Harry Krumrie filling in for the late Casey Kasem as we count down the greatest hits of our generation. The first song comes to us through a long-distance dedication from a secretary of the Krumrie reunion and dedicated to Krumrie defendants around the world. And here's what she writes. Dear Harry, for the past several years I have found time each summer to outline the events of the latest weekend in July. I write, I stamp, I lick, I send. Within a few days the letters return to me one by one. Not valid address, return to senders, they say. But recently in a dream I thought of a better way. With your help, Harry, we can advertise this fun-filled weekend to the masses. For that reason, this year, everyone is getting to link to YouTube rather than a letter. Because family is so important and because we want everyone to attend, Harry, could you kindly play Celebration by Kool and the Gang? Sincerely, Amy from Oshkosh. So Amy, here is your requested dedication. The recent #1 smash by Kool and the Gang was our long-distance dedication from Amy in Oshkosh to Krumries around the world. Now here we go with our countdown. Coming in at number 10 brought us to by long-standing tradition of sitting around a fire, telling tales and laughing. This hit, which takes place Friday evening, July 25th, is a song called Great Balls of Fire, written 1957 by Jerry Lee Lewis.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and woo, now honey, I've changed my mind. This love is fine.
Up a notch to number 9 is a song by band Deep Blue Something called Breakfast at Tiffany's. Since this year's reunion will not be at Tiffany's, but rather at Bob and Linda's, imagine the band singing Bob and Linda each time you hear the word Tiffany's. Also, in order to enjoy this song, the band suggests imagining Aunt Eleanor's donut recipe as prepared by Larry and Sons melting in your mouth. Before we play this number 9 hit, let me just ask you one question. Do you take your donuts with sugar, cinnamon, or both?
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we got.
Now we're up to the song by Kenny Rogers titled The Gambler. This song is inspired by the high stakes and card playing and raffles which take place during the afternoons of the reunion weekend.
If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting.
Now coming in at number 7 is a song by duo Frankie Lane and Doris Day, who spent an afternoon watching a man named Fred Bird roast a pig at an annual reunion. The lovely vision inspired them to write this hit. Coming in on our top 10 for the first time, How Lovely Cooks the Meat.
Oh, how lovely cooks the meat, oh, how lovely cooks the meat. When I get back home to eat, oh, how lovely cooks the meat. I smell it far away, and I thought of it all day. She's cooking the meat for me, what a meal it's gonna be.
This weekend, number 6, have a song inspired by our desire to bring new and homemade items to the reunion to sell, thereby raising money and order for the festivities to continue, we bring to you the song The Auctioneer by Leroy Van Dyke.
Hey, well, all right, sir, here we go there, and what are they going to give for 'em? I'm at $600 down here now, 10 and now, 25 and now, 35 and now, 50 now, 60, will they give me 60 now, 75, 75, another $85 on the bottom there. $25 bid now, $30, 30, will they give me 30, make it 30 bid, upon my $30, will they give me 30, who would bid a $30 bid? $30 bid now, 35, will they give me 35 to make it 35 to bid a 35, who would have bid it at a $35?
We are moving right along with our countdown this week in number 5 slot. We have a song believed to be written about a woman named Bonnie, who throughout the years can be seen in the family reunion pictures and the memories of many dancing her way through the Saturday evening dances. Sit back and enjoy this week's number 4 hit. Moving into number 4, we bring a new artist into our countdown. The song has spent several weeks in the top 10 and was the 5th most played song of the year 2011. This week we played the song in honor of Kyle Bird, who will provide us a show during the dance. So Kyle will play for you our number 4 song entitled Fireworks by Katy Perry. As we move up into the sunny portion of our countdown, we come to a song by Hank Williams. It is reported that Hank once attended a chili beef feed at a family reunion in rural Wisconsin. For weeks after eating the chili, which he called spiced to perfection, and the beef, he told others, was so tender you could eat it with a spoon, Hank spoke of this divine meal. Hank's agents finally convinced him to put his food poetry into words. Being born in Alabama, Hank worried his audience would be unfamiliar with the terms chili with a side of beef. So he summed up the experience with the terms he was most familiar with, jambalaya. In our number 3 spot this week, we bring you Jambalaya on the Bayou by Hank Williams.
Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shazamio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Our number 2 hit was written by a performer named Louis Armstrong. Louis was known for bringing people together to discuss changes and areas of improvement, while focusing on all that is wonderful in the world also. This song has been a beacon of hope for many throughout the generations, and sums up our Krumrie reunion Sunday meeting. Beautiful. And so this week's number 2 song is What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
This brings us to the number 1 hit. The song has remained at number 1 throughout all 67 years of our reunion. We hope you enjoyed our countdown. But more importantly, we hope to see you at the many great events happening July 25th through the 27th. Our number 1 hit this week, We Are Family by Sister Sledge. Remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. By the way, there's some in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Krumrie,
Yeah.
that were born in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. And they're some distant
Related.
I can stop.
You can stop it.